Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod2Fame, and we are back with another video, man. That's right, you see it. And in this video, we got to discuss, is my twin turbo rain on the top over? Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go. Alright guys, so by now you all know my twin turbo monster. Dodge Challenger Hellcat, converted, supercharger removed. Ooh, matter of fact, hold on. Maybe this is the first time some of you are seeing a video on this car. I don't know. Let's pop the hood so this way we can talk more about it. As you guys can see, no more supercharger. Supercharger is gone and replaced by a billet, air to water, intake manifold, supercharger removed. Turbo piping coming all the way up, feeding it. My two turbos are located behind the front wheels at the bottom of the header, so it is a mid-mount twin turbo kit is what I have on my car. Produces a lot of horsepower, well over 1,000, and it is an absolute monster. What's really unique about this one though is that it's a manual transmission, so it's the only manual transmission twin turbo Hellcat in the world. I swear I got so many messages from last night to today, and they keep coming in with Westen Champlin's twin turbo Dodge Charger wide body that was given to him by Dodge and money to hook it up, which I think is absolutely phenomenal that Dodge is creating, that Dodge is supporting the YouTuber community in this way. This does nothing but open doors for the rest of us. Now my car, you guys know I had to build it myself. You know what I mean? I had to buy the car myself, build it myself, and we have gone really far with this project. This project hit the road in the month of officially about February. It actually hit the road, and since then we've had a long journey of working out little bugs, issues, but going faster and faster and faster with each month that passes. So for a while, for the last few months at least, I've been the only one on YouTube really talking about twin turbo Hellcat builds like that and actually showing you real world experience of what it's like owning, driving, commuting, racing a twin turbo Hellcat until now. Oh, I forgot to let y'all hear that turbo whistle, baby. Hear them turbos whistling? I'll give y'all a baby rag, just a baby rag. That's right, no more whine, but a whole lot of whistle, baby. A whole lot of whistle. All right, guys, so as I was saying, you know that Westen Champlin just got that Charger and already thrown a twin turbo kit on it. Cars running, driving. Whoa, how's that possible so fast? Well, there's two types of setups you can do on these cars. There is what's called compound boost, and then there is just a twin turbo conversion. So mine is a twin turbo conversion. That car is a compound boost car. What's the difference, Stefan? Well, compound boost simply means that the car is still supercharged from the factory, and then turbos are added to it. So it is now supercharged and turbos. Sounds awesome, right? Sounds like, whoa, that is so cool and it's gonna be so fast. That's what it sounds like when you hear a combination like that. And sure, yeah, it will be, absolutely. However, things are just a little bit different when you go to make real big horsepower. And here's why. Compound boost, the benefits of it is the fact that easier installation, right? You just install turbos, you run piping up to the supercharger, and then the car operates the same as it would factory. All the sensors are in the factory locations. Nothing really changes for the car. The car doesn't know any different. So it can still operate the same way that it did when it was just supercharged. All it knows is pulling in more air. That's all it knows. but everything else kind of operates the same way. As that air travels through the supercharger rotors still spin. Everything kind of works the same way as factory. So quicker installation, quicker getting up and going. And in most cases, superchargers, they have benefits over turbos, period. And the benefits of supercharger over turbo is immediate boost, no turbo lag. So therefore, the car is going to get up and go. It's going to get up and go just like its supercharged setup that it's always been. But now, theoretically, it should have some more top end, because turbos, that's what they're good at, delivering top end power. So, Stefan, why not go compound boost? Why go through all the trouble that you went through in converting it from supercharged to twin turbocharged? Well, I'll try to explain this as quickly as possible. The thing about compound boost is, the thing about superchargers, you have to understand the negative aspect of supercharging, period, which is superchargers by its very nature are belt driven. They are driven off the crank of the vehicle. As the engine spins, it turns the supercharger. Just as a quick example, how much work is required to turn that supercharger though, it costs the factory engine 80 horsepower to turn that supercharger. In some cases, 90 horsepower, right? So 80 to 90 horsepower you lose just from trying to turn to supercharger. So it's called parasitic loss, meaning that something is eating off the engine to try to make power in and of itself. Sounds bad, right? Yeah. In addition to that, superchargers might as well be convection ovens, because they heat soak and they hold heat tremendously. And repeatable performance is a lot harder with superchargers than they are with naturally aspirated or nitrous, or in my case, turbos. I opted to go with the route of turbos. Another big difference between compound boost and going twin turbo is the amount of power you can make. Huge difference. Here's why. With a supercharger, that air from the turbos have to pass through that supercharger, and it has to then go into the motor. At some point, the supercharger cannot keep up with the amount of air that's trying to be pushed from these turbos into the motor, and then it just becomes a blocking point. It becomes a restriction from making the power that the car could make. So I'll give you guys a prime example. Supercharged cars typically, to make 1,000 wheel horsepower with a Hellcat that is supercharged, especially with a stock blower, it is possible. You run a 265 upper, 10% lower, or 255 upper, 10% lower. You run E85, you run a very aggressive tune, you run a fuel system. You can get to that 1,000 wheel horsepower mark if you push the hell out of it, somewhere around 21 to 22 degrees of timing, meaning you really pushing the hell out of it, right? And the amount of boost that that's going to create is about 20 to 21 pounds of boost. Now, the thing is that you're doing is you're speeding up the supercharger. And by speeding up the supercharger, you're making a lot more heat, right? So here's the benefit again, the compound boost. You can make that 20 to 21 pounds of boost using less pulley, because now you're helping that supercharger out. It doesn't have to spin as fast. It can create less heat. So that is a benefit. But here's the issue. You need 20 to 21 pounds of boost to make anywhere from about 960 to about 1,000 wheel horsepower, whether you're compound boosted or stock blower, meaning you can make the same damn power without the twin turbo kit. If that makes any sense, guys, you can make the same damn power, but it's less stress on your supercharger. So you got to ask yourself, do I want to spend $13,000 to help my supercharger out? Or do I just want to use my stock supercharger, port it? I had mine ported from Joker's Performance when I had mine. And they did an amazing job. It flowed well to keep the temps down. I put an ice tank. I did a lot of extra things to help with the cooling, right? So you got to ask yourself, is that the route I want to go? You know, I'm going to spend another $13,000 to do what? So therefore, for me, by point of reference, my car on 20 pounds of boost makes 1100 wheel horsepower. So from 960 to 1100 on the same boost. And the reason why is there is no supercharger slowing it, stopping it, or keeping those turbos from eating. If you let those turbos eat, they're gonna make way more power than the supercharger can on the same amount of boost. And that right there, for me, is the biggest difference and why I choose to go just twin turbo over compound boosted. The other thing is you got to think about, do I spend $13,000 to do compound boost, or do I just use nitrous? That's another option. You slow your blower down, you run a 285 upper, 10% lower, and then you throw nitrous at it, 100 shot. You'll make the same 1,000 horsepower, and you could use it when you need it, and when you don't want to. Is nitrous a little more dangerous? Sure, absolutely. But I mean, it's just a question where you ask yourself, is this what I want? So now the question in the messages I've been getting, I got flooded, guys, like I said, with messages. And the messages and questions I've been getting is, so is that car faster than yours? Guys, I just told you, my car on 20 pounds of boost, the same amount of boost, makes 100 to 140 more horsepower. No, it wouldn't even be close. It would not even be remotely close between my setup and a compound boost setup. Guys, just made it home. Just wanted to finish this up by saying, moral of the story, it's up to you, man. Whatever works best for you, whatever route you decide to go is the route that you decide to go. That being said, Mod2Fame, Mod Squad, we still on top, baby. We still on top, especially as far as YouTube go. Ain't no faster Hellcat on YouTube, baby. Ain't no faster Hellcat on YouTube, period, my guy. And that's a good place to be in. It's a good feeling to have built something, to know that your reign on the top ain't gonna be short, but you're gonna have that for a little while. It's gonna be a while before the other ones start to really get it together and really start to come, because if they want to set up like mine, that's as advanced as mine, that's as done as mine, it's gonna take them some time to sort through it. There's cars that shops have been working on before I started my car, and they still not up and running, still not going. You know what I'm saying? Yet we out there driving the car. You see it, I'm always in the car, driving it, taking it to shows, racing it, all over, breaking it and fixing it, doing all the above, but at the same time bringing you guys that quality content. As a matter of fact, yo, I appreciate your support, man. It's you guys that make it possible for me to be able to do this. Check out this camo Mod2Fame. Oh, this joint is hard. This is one of my favorite joints. Coming to the website real soon. So make sure you visit Mod2Fame.com where you don't miss nothing. Also coming up, man, we got some big races planned for the Hellcat, but we're gonna do some more mods to it first. So that series is coming. Anyway, stay with me, man. More videos coming. I'm trying to stay more consistent. Stay with your boy Steph from Mod2Fame. Shout out to Westen Champlin. Can't wait to see you race. I'm happy for you, brother. Anyway, until the next one, it's your boy Steph here from Mod2Fame. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos. Until the next one, we out.